Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and we're going to get straight into our explosive penny stock watch list. So the first stock we're looking at here is IGEN. Markets are still currently open as I'm recording this video. I have cleaned up this chart, and so what I want to mention with IGEN is since April of 2020, we have a clear pattern in our fib retracement. And so right now we are holding support on our blue level. We don't want to get into this gray zone. This is no man's land. And so right now IGEN is doing its thing to hold this level. Ultimately, with specific price action, if I remove this, we are looking for price actions in this uptrend. So when the price gets between these two lines, this is the buy zone for IGEN. And so anytime you can get at the bottom line, that is a great entry price for a long position. And so if you're lucky enough to be buying IGEN at these prices, it's going to be a great play for the future. If we're looking at just our accumulation is almost at all-time highs right now, yet our price action is sitting on support. So this clearly does not make any sense. This divergence is absolutely astonishing, and I can't wait for this to kind of turn around very quickly. And so IGEN, even though our price action is still consolidating, this is a play that I still firmly believe in and continue to average down, and this is a play that I will continue to hold. Next stock of the day, we're looking at Humble on the daily time frame. So Humble is about flat today, 70 cents right now, and so I cleaned up the chart here as well. Between these two lines is the buy zone for Humble. So from our beginning run up here in 2020, you could see this is a clear level of support for us, and now we are getting back to these same levels. So if you can buy Humble between these two lines, that is your accumulation and your buy zone. So I wanted to clean up this chart just so people have a better understanding of why this is the buy zone and why this is such a great opportunity to be getting in. One thing to just keep your head out for is this was a head and shoulders right here. So this is a bearish setup, so we could see the price action go lower. However, if you have yet to get into this is a great entry level position. If you are still in this, it's a great time to be averaging down. Between these two lines is where the money is made, and so right now we are on support. Look for Humble to bounce back. This is a great time to be buying. Accumulation is still up relative to where we were before, but it definitely can get better, and so we're sitting below all of our SMAs. It's just a matter of time before this one turns. Next stock of the day, we're looking at TANH. So TANH isn't specifically on our explosive penny stock watch list. However, this is a great time to be looking at this play. So we're looking at on the daily, you can see we've been in this downward pennant for a very long time. Since about July of 2020, we have been in this pennant, and so here we are today and yesterday breaking out of this pennant to the upside, and now we are getting a back test on our 20-day SMA. TANH is looking stunning right now. If you are looking at a play for the short term, MACD had a nice crossover. Look at TANH to make a nice little run in the short term. Next stock of the day, we're looking at FTEG for the Earth Corp. So this is simply a play based on accumulation and divergence. You can see our accumulation is straight up like a rocket and our share price is straight down. We are at a buy zone again. These are our buy zone levels, and so you can see we've been clearly holding this as an uptrend, and as well as these. So if you're buying FTEG at these levels, look for selling points at these top levels of resistance, and that is just how I am personally going to be playing this. I do think these are nice support levels to be buying this stock for a swing play. Next stock of the day, we're looking at WDLF. So WDLF slightly up today, and if I'm looking at where our price action is, we are getting to a point where our 20 wants to cross over the upside of our 50, and our green is slightly above our 50 SMA. So this is exactly where we want our price action. This is actually looking extremely promising for WDLF. If I look at our MACD just to see if we're getting that turnaround, we definitely are right now. So WDLF is looking absolutely promising as well. So a lot of the plays that I've mentioned so far in this video are buys right now. We are getting these at bottom levels. Yes, these have been stocks that I've covered for a very long time, but now is the prime time to be hopping in on a lot of them. And so with WDLF, we are starting to see the reversal as well as setting higher lows. Next stock of the day, we're looking at RDGL. So RDGL, there's nothing really crazy going on with this one. We are just catching up to our SMAs. So our price action is still above our 50, and we want to still get a stronger back test on this level. So I still do expect this to come back down to about 10.5, and if you do get it back on on this level, that is a great buying opportunity for the stock. You can see all of our SMAs are coiled up, and now they all exited this pattern to the upside. So the setup right now for RDGL is looking explosive. This is a play that I'm in, I've been in, and I will continue to be in. Great stock for the potential that it could reap. Next stock of the day, we're looking at ACDC. So ACDC has currently broken down from this uptrend that we were watching. This is when I was buying, but now what I'm waiting to see is us bottom out at this level at 18 cents. 18 cents will be the next buying spot for myself and my average down point, and then the last and final one would be here at around 10 cents. And so the way I'm playing this with ACDC, I built up a small position right now. If we get here, I will make it a little bit bigger, and if we get down to here, I will be going balls to the wall. And so I have these two levels just kind of waiting and watching to see where ACDC goes. Since we broke our uptrend right here, we're just waiting for the price action to bottom out, and these are two great lines that they could possibly land on. Next stock of the day, which is also not on our watch list but is extremely intriguing right now, that is JNH, Jack Nathan Medical Corp. If you're not familiar, these are pharmacies that are in Walmart, and these should be coming up in every Walmart at some point in time. And so the only reason why I'm bringing this one up now is because on our weekly RSI, we're at a 36. It looks like we did start to level down here, and so when I'm looking at our MACD also on the weekly, we are starting to cross over, and so this is starting to look like an opportunity for a reversal on GNH that has seen highs of about $2.70, and so buying here at 37 cents on a new stock that has just recently got on the market seems very intriguing to myself, and so I wanted to just mention this for you guys as well if you want to see and want to play this one like I do. Next stock of the day, we're looking at UAVS on the weekly. So UAVS is simply a buy under $3. This is a buy and hold for the long term. This is a pioneer in the drone space. We have a clear downward pennant right now. This could definitely go lower, but this is a stock that I just wanted to mention in this video. I'm not saying it's a buy right now, but under $3, this is a stock that you should be looking at for the long term, because the upside, in my opinion, is going to be a lot higher than $20 at some point in time. And I think these are great levels to be buying, but we definitely could still see lower prices, but we could also start to see the bottom. We are at a 38 RSI on the weekly, and so this is the lowest we have seen since about 2020. So look at this stock to be recovering around this point. Just wanted to mention this because this is a play that I am personally watching myself. Next stock of the day, we're looking at EEENF, 88 Energy, and so on the weekly, we're actually getting a pretty nice little reversal right here. So it held its RSI of 50, and that's actually a great sign. This is letting us know that what we saw was just a simple pullback on an uptrend. And so once 88 Energy gets above its green line, it's 50 SMA, I do believe this is going to be a play to get back into, and that is basically indicative of my RSI. And so it also looks like our MACD is curling up in the positive range, so this looks like a good uptrend, just a pullback to capitalize on. So watch 88 Energy. This is going to be a sneaky play, and this one will be a nice one. Next stock of the day, we're looking at SNDL. So I've cleaned up the chart here. We were flat on the day, and there are two levels that are our buy zones, and our buy zones are consistent between these two lines. And so when I look at the reason why, you can see when we came down to this level, we bounced off, and now here we are again, ready and looking to bounce off. And so with SNDL, I do think these are great opportunities to be buying up a momentum play on support rather than looking at this stock as a great long-term hold. I see this as a great swing play, momentum play sitting on support, and that's how y'all should see this as well. SNDL is looking quite juicy in my opinion. This is our quick little explosive penny stock watch list. There are some new stocks that I just mentioned here just because these are the stocks that I've been dialed in on, because I do believe these are going to be our short-term runners. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. If you guys want real life buy and sell alerts, go over to my Patreon. I will be leaving the link in the description. If you guys want that, feel free to check that out. Otherwise, I hope y'all have a great day. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.